So it's
I like how you
$10.
said chicken.
Chicken.
I'm wondering if there's anybody out there that's like, I have no idea what that is.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
In Heidi language, that means chicken.
That means chicken. Vero has some trouble.
Welcome to Let's Boop Snoots.
I'm Heidi.
And I'm Vero.
And we're
gonna boop.
Snoots, boop, 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 boop. We're in a weird mood tonight. Let's roll with it. Let's roll with it. So last week, and again, I don't know if I'm remembering this correct, but I believe that we talked about skin issues and stuff like that with dogs. Maybe it was the week before. Can't remember.
I think it
Doesn't
was last
matter.
week.
But for all of you who didn't hear that episode, Gibbon had a couple of my beautiful man Weimaraner.
Weimaraner.
Weimaraner. Weird. He had, I noticed a little skin patch like on the front of his snoot, right next to his snoot, and looked it up on the internet, and it looked like it was ringworm. So I'm all about the natural approach. So I immediately started some apple cider vinegar soaks, and it has gone very well. It's like come down quite a bit. It's not nearly as big, and you can tell that it's just moving in the right direction. So again, I'm just gonna push for try the natural stuff first and the cheap stuff, like the home remedies first, because like oftentimes it works, and then you don't need to be spending like mega cash going to the vet. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just treated Ralph's ear infection with apple cider vinegar. Half apple cider vinegar and half water.
Yes, you do have to dilute it, guys. Remember to dilute depending on what you're treating. Do not put pure apple cider vinegar on an open wound. Your dog might...
Ayoy!
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 Little chompsy ouch.
Yep.
It's funny because like I think in a lot of the stuff that we read when talking about like dog stuff and stuff that's safe for dog use, apple cider vinegar comes up quite a bit. And I was saying it's like my big fat Greek wedding when the father thinks that the Windex is like the solution to every problem. Apple cider vinegar, everybody, is the solution to every problem.
Yeah.
Just about.
Well, you can wash anything with Windex.
Yeah, exactly. And apple cider vinegar.
Yeah. Maybe if you mix both, it'll be like a miracle cleanser.
I was going to say, like, it's like the cure for cancer.
Copyright.
Nobel Prize winners are right here on Let's Boop Snoots.
Let's boop. See.
Let's boop Nobel Prizes. Oh my goodness. So the topic that I wanted to talk about this week was, I thought about this while I was out shopping. Some people start their Christmas shopping super early. Some people, literally, the Halloween decorations come down and the Christmas trees and lights go up. If you're one of those people, all the power to you. But when
Are you one of those people?
I am not one of those people. I wait till way closer to Christmas before I start decorating. But it's hard not to look at when you're out in the stores. And the stores, it sometimes comes out even before Halloween, all the Christmas stuff. So I was at Costco, and I think I was at a couple of other stores too. And I noticed, I think in Walmart, a dog advent calendar. So I decided to look up some of these calendars and see what they're actually putting in these things. Because if you're buying like a $5 dog advent calendar from Walmart, it's probably not the best stuff that's in there. And my research has proved me correct, folks.
We need to come up with a raw food advent calendar. Copyright.
How you would need like the advent, like the day would have to be freshly delivered each day. But anyways, it is possible.
You just keep it in the freezer.
Wait until you see this list, and then it could be an option for you. So I decided to just Google dog advent calendars and see what comes up and start having a look at them. So I found a website that's called 10 Festive Dog Advent Calendars, the best ones. So let me tell you which ones that I found here. So the first one is called Advent Calendar for Dogs with 35 grain-free meat treats, including one bully stick. And it, like, the calendar looks like a very, like, a 70s sort of decor to it, and it has like an ugly Christmas sweater on it, and it has like cute little dogs wearing like scarves with like presents on front of them. So again, just like we talked about like in the food episodes way back in the origins of Let's Boop Snoots, it's all about the packaging, right? So here's this like nice Christmassy looking package, and at the bottom of it there's like this big mound of like all this fresh looking meat, steaks and ham and chicken. So it says this calendar from Sam's Club is full of 35 yummy treats your pup will love munching on each day until Christmas. Duck fillets, chicken bites, turkey stars, and a special bully stick for Christmas Eve makes this one of our favorite affordable picks. So it's
I like how you
$10.
said chicken.
Chicken.
I'm wondering if there's anybody out there that's like, I have no idea what that is.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
In Heidi language, that means chicken.
That means chicken. Vero has a hard time pronouncing things, and I have a hard time speaking like a normal person. So excuse me. So you can click on this calendar to buy it, and then it starts showing you more photos of like what's inside, what it looks like when you open it, and then of course the ingredient list on the back. So of course it says like all natural, no artificial colors or preservatives, like 1 to 2 ingredients per treat, 95% pure poultry and beef, made in Germany. That's crazy. I find it interesting that they say no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. And literally, they're right. There is only 2 ingredients, which is like low ingredient food can be good. But the ingredient is, are you ready? Uh, for the duck fillet one, it's duck and glycerin. Glycerin is a preservative. Because that's what I Googled next. I was like, is glycerin safe for dogs? And it's like a huge preservative that they put into different foods. So the 2 ingredients right after it says like no artificial colors or preservatives is like
glycerin,
chicken, and glycerin. So everything has glycerin in it, and like they don't have to tell you like how much, right? And like even when I Googled is glycerin safe for dogs, it brought up like the US FDA and just said like, oh, it's considered like safe in like pet food or whatever, but it doesn't tell you how, like it said in safe quantities, but it doesn't tell you how much. And on this ingredient list, it does not tell you how much. So I could see how, again, the packaging is nice, looks all good and everything. And you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to get my dog an advent calendar. Then you go home and it's just like, it's not the greatest at all. So the second one on the list is called Woofer's Advent Cookie Calendar.
Oh.
And it's Woofers, like it's spelt like German styles. I don't know what it is with the Germans in the dog advent calendars, but so far they're 2 for 2 on the list. So Woofers is spelled W-U with the 2 like dots over top of the U.
Oh, yeah.
F-E-R-S. Woofers Advent Cookie Calendar. So this one is $44, and you can buy it off of Amazon. And it says this beautiful cookie book looks like it belongs under the Christmas tree. And it's true. Again, they're like awesome with the advertising and the packaging and like the marketing behind it all. It's super cute. It has little like dogs dressed up with reindeer antlers on. It has a poodle that's all like dressed up for Christmas, like super cute. And but when I went to look up the ingredients, you'll never guess what. This one was actually very good.
Oh.
So, and that's what you can guess by spending $44 on it rather than $10 like at the last store, right?
Yeah.
So it says only the good stuff goes into a Woofers cookie. Woofers. Good stuff like honey, peanut butter, and apples. We use exclusively human-grade, locally sourced ingredients in our bakery, and every last ingredient, as well as our recipe, has been tested and approved to be safe for dogs. Why? Because our dogs are family, and yours is too. That's like super like emotional for like packaging on a dog advent calendar, but
That's cute.
go get
I'm
it,
looking at it
woofers.
now.
I know, it's very cute, eh?
It's very cute. It looks like it's made in Canada, though. Am I looking at the same one?
I'm not sure, but on this list it says it's made in Germany.
Mm.
Or where did I see that? I don't know. Maybe I'm assuming it's German with the U with the two dots above it. But anyways, it's very cute. I would totally buy one because that seems legit. Are you ready for the next one on the list?
Yes.
It's the most disgusting one.
Oh.
So it's called Bacon 12 Days of Holiday Calendar Dog Treats. So this calendar is filled with yummy treats your pup is sure to look forward to each day. The 12 treats include Purina Bacon, and Cheese Bacon, Fun Size Original with Bacon, and Busy Bone Minis. So it's literally like the garbage food. It's like bacon strips, like the stuff that's like pretty
Mm.
much looks like plastic. And how much is that one again? I have to go back and look. That one is $13 from Target. So that's another thing. Like if you're buying from a big box store, chances are they're not going to be dealing with like local ingredients
Mm-hmm.
or local
And
artisans.
quality
Maybe we should
quality
start like an
ingredients.
artisan dog advent calendar business.
Ooh.
Go to all the hipster shows because hipsters love spending their dough on their
Yes.
dogs.
We live in the right area.
We do. We do. I went to a Christmas craft show just the other day. We totally could have made an artisan dog advent calendar, especially with what's on the market. All right, so the next one is called the Best Friends Advent Calendar, and it looks like a box of chocolates. There's like a picture of a bunch of different dogs on the front with like a big bow around it, and it's like, what does it say? From our family to yours on the holidays. Crazy. Anyways, peek inside a window each day and discover a cookie, treat, or chew for Fido. The snacks come in festive shapes and flavors ranging from cheese and peanut butter to bacon and banana nut. There's even a carrot cake treat and Christmas cookie for the adventurous pups. $17 on Amazon.com. So I looked into this one and I don't think it was too good. And I mean,
No.
the hint right there is cheese, right?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, right. So the ingredients are rice powder, cheese, coconut powder, vegetable glycerin, and another preservative. It says something preservative, so it's even saying preservative right in it. Um, and again, it's
Well,
just
at
like,
least they're not lying.
yeah, it's true. Like the other ones. What does it say? Oh yeah, but at the beginning of the ingredients list, it's like lactose free, no binding agents, 100% natural.
Oh my God. Rice powder?
That's what they used. There's like
Hmm.
cane molasses and like stuff in the other like yeah, it's just no good. No good for the doggies.
No.
But again, like it looks like a box of chocolates. It looks super cute.
It does.
So
It looks really cute.
so this one's a bit better. And this one's called Merry Makings 12 Days of Thrills Dog Toy Advent Calendar. So this one is different toys, but you have to like buy to the size of your dog. So this box is filled with 12 different toys to treat your dog to his favorite games. These toys are made for small and medium dogs. Try this calendar for big dogs. As always, be sure to supervise your pup during playtime to prevent choking. So that's hilarious. They're like, try this calendar for big dogs, but also, like we told you about the choking thing, in case your dog chokes and you come try to sue us.
They must have had a dog choke on a treat or something.
They must have. But this is like these are toys though.
Oh,
And
toys.
oh yeah, and when I tried to click on it to like look more about it, the website's down. So it's like, well, maybe their website's just down, but
They
you can't like
lost.
reach it anymore. It's like, yeah.
They lost a lawsuit.
In the case against Merry Makings, the court awards other people millions of dollars because they choked the dog. All right. This next one is super cute and I love, love, love it. So this actually does not have any treats in it at all. It's just a little setup so that you can put your own treats in it. And it's super cute. So it's called Midley Christmas Advent Treat Box. So it looks like a storybook and you open it and on one side there's like a Christmas tree with presents and a snowman. And it says Doggy's Advent Calendar. And then on the other side, there's like 24 little boxes that you can put treats in yourself.
Cute.
Isn't it cute?
It's very cute.
Just so cute. And each box is decorated with a little tiny little like cartoony, but super well done. Like it's just like, just super cute.
So cute.
Like each has its own picture on it, like a Christmas tree and a snowflake and candles and a snowman and a Christmas ornament and a gift and like, oh my God, it's just so cute.
And mittens.
And mittens.
Mittens.
Mittens. You can put Chico in that one. Ridiculous. Oh, let me see how much that one is. That one is $19 on Amazon.com. So I like that one because you can reuse it every year too. So it's not wasteful. It's also very green.
That's true.
Way to go, Midley, with your reusable advent calendar. All right. The next one is called Pet Tree Advent Calendar. It's the exact same concept, except this one's made out of felt, which makes me a little nervous because if you're going to put treats in like a felt thing, I would expect that your dog's going to come and like destroy it trying to get at the treats. So it's a do-it-yourself favor and go look at the reviews for this calendar. So many happy pups posing with their felt Christmas tree advent calendars. Hang this on your wall and fill with treats of your choosing. Bones look super cute peeking out at the pockets and go the extra mile and get it personalized. And this one's from Etsy. So this must be somebody making them on Etsy. So it's just like, it's a big felt Christmas tree with all tiny little pockets in it everywhere that you can put stuff in. But they're so tiny, number one. And it's, I don't know. To me, that looks like you're just asking for destruction.
Yeah. Like where would you put this that your dog wouldn't reach it?
Especially up on the wall. Not a large breed dog, that's for sure. They're going to like destroy your wall too, trying to jump at it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Etsy people. Whoever crafted this Christmas tree. All right, the next one is from the same company that I had already talked about once on this list. It's another Merry Makings. 25 Days of Thrills, rawhide free, assorted dog chew advent calendar. So this one you have a look at the treats. And oh no, this one's also you can't access it. So I wonder if they're just not selling it anymore, and maybe this is an old website. It could be that, but
Merry not making.
Merry not making. All right, the next one, again, super cute with the packaging. It's called Merry and Bright Jerky Advent Calendar Dog Treats. So it's a super like fun little Christmas cartoon thing on the front. There's like a Christmas tree has eyeballs and a mouth and mittens on, and he's pulling a raccoon and I think a hedgehog on a sleigh. It's kind of random looking at it now. And there's like a llama watching them in the background. Like he's stalking them. Sorry. Can you see this, Vero, or can I send it to you?
I'm looking for it.
Okay, it's called Merry and Bright Jerky Advent Calendar Dog Treats.
Almost there.
Oh
yeah.
That's a hilarious picture. Do you see that?
It is.
I love the creepy llama in the background. Like he's just like watching these guys. Like, did they leave him out? Like, are they not speaking anymore? Clearly something went
Deck
down.
the house with the jerky.
Yes. And that's the other thing. It has a cute little saying on it. Deck the house with jerky. This calendar's hilarious.
There's like no dogs on there.
Describing it to an audience is literally the funniest thing I did all day. It's so random. The mountains in the background. Like, where are they? Okay. Anyways, when you click onto this thing, there's all these different types of jerky inside. And I'm pretty sure that they're all gross.
Yeah.
It's not coming up either, but I
Chicken
saw it.
jerky, duck jerky, turkey jerky, bully jerky.
Turkey jerky.
Oh, ingredients.
Can you see it?
Chicken jerky, chicken glycerin. Duck
Yeah.
jerky, duck glycerin. Turkey
Yeah.
jerky, turkey glycerin. Bully jerky, beef bizzle, glycerin.
Yeah. I remember
Yeah.
seeing this one now because I reviewed this like yesterday and I was like, yeah, it's the same as the other one, just glycerin and like absolutely everything. How much? We do not know. So, on to the next calendar. This one is called Good and Fun Holiday 12 Days of Dogmas Holiday Calendar Dog Treats. That seems like a really long title for this calendar. Invite your pooch to join in the festive fun with his advent calendar full of yummy treats. Featuring 12 treats, your pup will love the special fun of enjoying a treat along with you as you open your advent calendar every day leading up to Christmas. So it's $9 from chewy.com. And again, it's super cute. It's like the Christmas plaid going on the front, and there's all the different numbers, and there's a different breed of dog on a cartoon version of one, like on the front of each number. And
Yeah.
it says like Cocker Spaniels and Border Collies and Dalmatians and Basset, like very cute packaging, but it's like,
Golden doodles.
but it's like, it's not very good what is inside these
Corgi
things.
chewing on a treat.
This
Why
one
is a corgi chewing on a treat?
I know.
Why
Oh
are
yeah,
the other dogs
I
chewing on
remember
a
this
treat?
one. This one was the best. I remember really reading this one. Okay, so the ingredients in this one is beef hide, pork hide, chicken, glycerin, salt. Are you ready for these next
Oh.
ingredients? These next ingredients are my favorite. FD&C yellow number 6, FD&C blue number 1, and FD&C red number 40.
Have you seen the picture of the treats?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're gross.
Oh.
It's like the plastic. It's the same kind of plasticky looking treat as like the bacon strips.
Yeah.
And it's literally like these bright colors that no treat should be. It's
But
pretty
then,
gross.
like, when you think about it, we eat all these treats that are not good for us.
It's true, but I think if you introduce an advent calendar where you're giving them one a day all of a sudden, you can
Yeah.
expect to have the
Pick up
brown
some.
laser.
Yep.
Just like when we eat it all of a sudden. That's terrible. So I think that was all 10. But anyways, just on the same note for the holidays and stuff, just be wary about what you're buying. Again, it's super easy to fall for the packaging and stuff like we mentioned in our food episode before. Another thing is, although I was, talking about how Christmas comes like immediately, sometimes before Halloween, it's never too early to start thinking about um, the expectations of your dog like throughout the holidays. So again, if you plan on having a lot of parties with a lot of people coming over, um, and that's not the usual sort of lifestyle of your home, you just need to think about that. Like, do you want to put your dog with somebody else, or do you want to just try to manage the situation, or do you want to start getting used to people coming in and out, getting them ready, working up to the holidays? You might want to start thinking about some of those things. The other thing is that I'll touch upon is like, well, a couple of things actually. Also, while you're shopping, you see all the cute little Christmas sweaters for dogs and like the little outfits and the little things that you want to put on them, like deer antlers and stuff like that. And again, it's like, it's almost like baby proofing a house. You want to make sure that there's like no bells that they can chew off of it, and like that
Mm-hmm.
they're, because like that's what dogs are going to do. They might think it's a stuffy or a toy for them, and they're going to start like destroying it and devouring it or
Christmas
whatever they
lights in
do.
your tree.
Yes, exactly.
Put them only at the
So
top.
yeah, so just be mindful of some of the stuff that you're buying and just think about if it's safe or how you plan to use this with your dog. So the other thing that I'll say on the clothing note is because people like doing like the Christmas photo together, right? Like the family photo, and they want the dog in there wearing the cute sweater and the deer antlers and stuff like that. So rather than waiting to the last moment, if you have like a professional photographer coming over or whatever, you need to start training the dog to get to being comfortable wearing this stuff, because you can't expect them to sit still and smile for the camera, sweetheart.
With your new sweater.
With your new itchy sweater that smells weird and this thing on your head where you're like, what the heck? So just if you're looking for that sort of thing, again, it's a trainable moment.
Mm-hmm.
So take the time to do it. And what else will I say? It's funny because I find like there's two kinds of people when it comes to the stuff. There's like the people that are like, oh my god, they make dog advent calendars, I'm getting one, and that like buy their dogs like, you know, like a whole pile of Christmas gifts every year. And then there's the people that are like, are you kidding me? Absolutely not, it's a dog.
No. Yep.
So would you buy your dog an advent calendar?
No. I'd buy him a sweater though.
It's funny because of all places, like I went to the dollar store and I found this cute little collar. It almost looks like a jester, kind of like it has like little triangles like coming out, and it's like red and green. It almost looks like it belongs under a Christmas tree, but you put it around your dog's neck.
I feel like
And
Ralph would just destroy that.
Gibbon wore it, and he like didn't freak out or anything. He like trotted around to like show it off a little bit, and I was like, yeah,
Ooh.
give us a
It's
spin,
like,
buddy.
look at me. Look
But
at me now.
I probably could put a sweater on him. He'd probably like it because it would keep him warm with his short fur.
Yeah.
His short fur.
Oh, Ralph has a long, well, not super long, but he's got the floofs.
He's got some fluffing for the cushion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are
Especially
you
now.
are you gonna get him? And actually, while we're on this topic too, getting ready for the winter and talking about dog clothing, is I wanted to bring up as well, like just when you're buying clothing for your dogs, same thing. Like just be wary of the product that you're buying and get your dog used to it before you expect them to wear it for like a long period of time. But also like try stuff out, like and like sort of be careful with it at first. So for instance, like the booties, like everybody goes and buys those like muttlucks, right? And they're
Yeah.
super expensive, like crazy expensive. And you take them out for the first time and they go for a run, and lo and behold, you have lost a boot.
Yes.
So try it in your backyard first to see how it fits. Is it going to fall off? Are they going to like chew it off on you or whatever? Because before you just like flush $80 down the toilet, just to
Yeah.
like give it a try and see how it's fitting and try it out at first.
I still
And
have Wiggums, so we're going to use those ones.
oh yeah, muttlucks. I
Yeah.
think I have a pair too, but I never put them on them.
Yeah. They're not the Mutluk brand, but I can't remember. They were expensive though. And I remember
Oh
like
yeah.
Wiggum running around in the park in the snow,
Mm-hmm.
and he would lose one and be like trying to find it. Because like it would get like the snow would get caught in it,
Yeah.
and then it's like the material got really hard and stiff, and it would loosen up, and
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
See,
and then
it's
his
important
foot
to
would
try
slip
these
out.
things out, or even consider buying them secondhand first, so you're not paying like top dollar for like a brand
Yes,
spanking new pair of muttlucks.
yes,
Um, the other thing that I remember talking about in the past that I'll bring up again, because apparently it was somebody who previously lived in this neighborhood that made this company. And of course, I'm not going to remember the company right now, but basically, it's like this scarf, this like tube scarf
something
that you
hood.
put, yeah, it's like a little hood that you put over them. And it has like two things to tighten the straps around the neck and like the front of the face. And I got one for Gibbs in the winter because somebody else who had like very similar to a Weimaraner, she had a boxer, I think. They have the short hair, super thin, long ears. And in cities like ours, where it can be like -40 sometimes, it sometimes causes their ear to crack because it's so thin and there's no fur on it. Like it freezes and cracks and then bleeds. And
Oh,
that never happened to Gibbon yet, touch wood. But it happened to her, and then they come in and they flap their ears and blood sprays everywhere.
Oh, that must be so painful.
I know that must be like so painful, and that's not really necessarily a place they can lick either, so it must drive them nuts. But
Ayoy.
anyways, after she told me that, I definitely bought one of these. I think I left my phone in the other room, but I'm going to try to remember the name of that company. But
Well, one thing that I would like to get for Ralph is the Canada Pooch slush pants.
oh yeah,
Yeah. Especially for like, well, I guess right now would be good because he goes for walks and his belly's all dirty. But like in the spring when the snow starts to melt and it's slushy,
yeah,
get some Canada Pooch slush pants.
some Canada Pooch. I totally forget what the name of this company was. The company was called Chili Dogs. I don't know why I forgot that, but it took me a long time to remember that. But anyways, apparently she's from our city, Ottawa, and she started up this company, did phenomenally well with it, and you can buy it from like I'm pretty sure even some of the big box stores, Chili Dogs.
Yeah,
Check it out. Nice
check it
hats,
out.
and I tried it with Gibbs, and he like it took a little bit of adjustment at first. Like he was like sort of like get it get it off, but not to the point where he was pawing or like rolling around or anything like that. And it was just like once he was outside, it's like it wasn't even on at all. He just needed
Yeah,
the
once
distraction
he
of
gets
being outside.
going.
Yeah. But
Hmm.
totally worth it, especially if you don't want the cracked ears.
Yeah.
Yowzers.
I don't think the
Yeah.
Goldens get the cracked ears, but like if you think about it, if Gibbon would, I wonder if like Ralph's ears still hurt.
Exactly.
Like it might still hurt, it might not bleed, but
Yeah.
I don't
Do you
know.
have what kind of clothes do you have for Ralph right now? Any?
Nothing. I got
Nothing?
boots.
You're just gonna get the slush pants for later.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so cute. Those pants look hilarious on like dogs like Samoyeds because it's like they're like this.
Yes.
It's amazing. Actually, there's like if you Google right now, dogs wearing pantyhose, it's like owners
I
put
was gonna
pantyhose like on
say.
their big floopy dogs, and that's hilarious.
Oh my
That
god, we have to do that with Mochi.
yes, yes,
Oh
you
my
do.
god.
Why has it not been done already? The
When
day
I
that you
dog
do
sit,
that,
I'm gonna do it and
yes,
I'm gonna
yes.
send Hugh's sisters pictures
Oh
of
my god,
Mochi
this is
in
gonna be amazing.
pantyhose.
You have to send it to me too, though, because I'm gonna laugh so hard.
Yeah. Do I need like kids size pantyhose?
Probably.
I'm gonna go to yeah,
I
I'm gonna
wonder.
go
I
get
wonder. I wonder if they make pantyhose for dogs, and if they don't, holla another company we can start up for all of your dog's hosiery needs.
for a fancy night out.
Fancy beast. That's what we can call it.
Ooh,
Instead
fancy
of fancy
beast.
feast, fancy beast.
Fancy beast. Speaking
Yeah.
of Mochi,
Yes.
oh Mochi.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So Ralph is obsessed with Mochi.
Yeah.
Yes. And you can see that when you bring the two of them to the dog park. Like we
Really?
came back, we went to the dog park yesterday and we came back and we were like, "So Ralph, did you see like any other dogs at the dog park?" He just follows her around like a little trailer
Was he
everywhere.
was he protective of her? Like if other dogs came up to her, would he be like, "Rah, rah,
No.
rah"? Oh, well,
No,
that's good.
that's what I was wondering because when it's just the two of them, Mochi has a
Yeah.
lot more energy than Ralph. Like she can run for longer and all that. And Ralph is just like, it's almost like he wants to get away from her. But
Hmm.
then at the dog park, he is hyper focused on Mochi. So we were able to grab him at some point and make him
Mm-hmm.
go in a sit. And like he was paying like no attention to us. Like we were like, Ralph, and he would not look at us. He sat and I was like, good boy, but I don't even really think he knew what he was doing. I think he just
Mm-hmm.
sat. So I gave him a treat and it just like popped out of his mouth. Like he didn't care.
That's just
And
so
he was like looking
crazy.
for mochi.
See, like I would imagine that like um it would have been that he's guarding her or whatever, you know what I mean? Like mine
Yeah.
because he spent so much time with her, but it's weird like if he didn't, then he was just like that's just such weird behavior.
Yeah.
We should ask a dog behaviorist. What does this mean?
What does it mean?
What does it
What does
mean?
it mean? Yeah, it's kind of funny. Well, it's funny, but it's not because he doesn't listen.
Yeah.
Like he's already like in the teenager phase where he's not listening as well as before.
Mm-hmm.
Like his recall was like almost 100%, but now it's not. And now with Mochi around, it's like we're not there at all.
Yeah.
Like we can't get him to come. We have to get Mochi to come. And then he just follows her.
Has that now you got Ralph when it was snowing outside, eh?
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what he thinks of the new snow
Yeah.
because he probably doesn't remember.
He probably doesn't.
So when it first snows, I love that.
I'm like looking forward, as much as I hate winter,
Yep.
I'm looking forward to having snow on the ground so I don't have any muddy paws everywhere.
The muddy paws are the worst. And so, what like while we're on the same note of dog clothing, at the previous house that I was at, and when with my previous dog, Mr. Officer Scraps, um, our backyard it was sort of like flat, and then there was a steep hill going up because our property backed onto CN rail. And so whenever it was the spring and the snow would start to melt, it would all melt down the hill towards the house, and then it would make like even we had nice grass and everything, but it would just make it so muddy. And the dogs, when they would go out to do their business, would come back in like literally with like just caked on like mud paws.
Ugh.
And so I couldn't stand it anymore. Like I had to go get a Tupperware dish and like literally soak them like one at a time. That's why when we were I forget I was looking somewhere, maybe it was with you about like bathroom renos where like in the laundry room they put like a little like washing sink for
Yeah.
like your dog like at the side. I was like so jealous of that because I was like, oh my god, muddy paws nonstop. So I got those balloon things. And
Oh, yeah.
am I gonna make us think of the name of another company? What were they called? They're like literally like they look like little latex balloons, and you'd snap them on your dog's feet, and it was perfect. And they were semi-disposable, like they're not like
Yeah.
super permanent because they come in packs of like 10 or 20 or whatever. But I would put those on my dogs, and it was the best, man. I didn't have to like wash their feet so like
I think they're
thoroughly
just
after.
called paws
Yes, you're right.
with a
And then
Z. Z.
pause.
Pause.
Pause. And I think when we were looking at products to boop or snoot, they Paws even made this like plastic handheld device to open because it's such a like stiff like rubber that they're made out of, that it's sometimes hard
Yeah.
to get onto your dog's paws. So they made this like plastic device that opens up the Paws boot for
Do you
you.
want to know what they're called? What it's called?
Yes.
Jaws for paws.
It's called what for Paws?
Jaws for paws.
Oh. It's Jaws
It
with a
works really
Z.
well. I have some friends that have one, and it
Oh
actually
yeah.
works really well. Yeah.
It was a bit of a pain in the butt trying to get it on the dog's foot. It was.
Yeah. And there's different sizes.
Tell me Jaws is spelled with a Z as well.
Yes.
Jaws for paws. So clever. So clever.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
we got
those
some
ones.
balloons too.
Yeah. Oh, you got balloons for Ralph?
Well, they're like old Wiggum balloons that we didn't use. So,
Oh, yes.
yeah, he's getting all the leftovers.
Oh, yes, it's true, eh? The little hand-me-downs from his big bro
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't know that he ever had.
Yeah. You probably smell them still.
Oh, yeah, probably. Yeah.
On some things, yeah.
On the hand-me-downs. That also like makes me think of like putting boots on dogs, like the videos where people put boots on their dogs for the first time and they walk really funny. I
They're
have
really
one of
awkward.
Yep. I have a video of Becky doing that the first time that we put pause on her.
Yeah. Yeah, I have
Yeah.
a video of Wiggum, but not of Ralph yet. We haven't put the booties on yet. But
You're gonna have to film it.
We have put on the monkey socks
Oh yeah.
to
And does he
prevent
walk funny?
he's a little bit, not too much.
Yeah.
He tries to get them off, but we're able to distract him with treats.
Noise.
Because he's a major floor scratcher, so
Oh
when he
yes,
goes
yes,
to
yes,
other
yes.
people's places, we'll put on the little monkey socks. So we're getting him used to those.
How's he doing?
It's not so bad. I haven't put them on in a while, so maybe this week I'll put them on. It's so
Ralph,
funny with
it's
them.
just... Did he walk funny the first time you put them on?
A little bit. It's
I
not too
love
bad
it.
though, but I think the boots are more like clunky.
Yes.
So
That definitely makes them feel more weird.
yeah,
Oh my god,
because they
it's so
probably
funny.
can't feel the floor as well, and yeah.
Exactly. So you
Oh,
have
there will
to...
be a video.
I was gonna say, yeah. I was like, please, please film. Put it on his Insta. It's Insta worthy.
Yes.
A faux show. I should get one of Gibbs for his Insta. It's that time of year. It's the time for boots. It's time for boots.
Let's boop boots. Well,
All right.
I think
Is
that's
that
a wrap.
a wrap? I think it is a wrap as well.
Well, tune in next week on Let's Boop Snoots.
Boop.